Thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting. And this is video 2 in my mega Dollar Tree haul. So we're going to jump right into it here. And got myself a candle in a glass jar. Now, of course I could use this, as a candle. And just, for light to keep, my tent or something lit up, or for heat or anything like that. But that's not the intent that I have for this candle. The intent that I'm actually going to use this candle for is, one, I'm going to have to remove it from this glass jar. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt it, and I'm hoping to do a video specifically for this, like I hope to do of several of these items that I'm showing in this video set, showing the specific purposing and use of these items. But I'm going to melt this, and I'm going to use it to wax up some of my 110 conifers, and, well, I may not use it to wax the 110s, but use it for my leg hold traps, and hopefully that'll work out well. But I'm hoping to do a video on that specifically at a later date. Next, let's see if we can grab these items here. Just a couple hooks, and they go on top of a door for hanging. Now, I, in general, plan on using them for their intended purpose. I don't plan on hanging them in particular on my door, but I have a somewhat secure, or at least not visible, storage area in my house to keep some of my survival gear. These will do well because I have I guess you could say some kind of rod, like a wooden rod for maybe a curtain rod, or something that would fit in a closet, that type of rod like that. And this would be nice to sit on that and hold up some of my gear. Right now I'm using coat hangers and broken up coat hangers and twisted up metal ones, and I'm also using plastic coat hangers to hang stuff, and I'm thinking this will help me out instead of using those items. Next, I have 3 solar lights. Now, these items can be used specifically for its intended purpose as a solar light, and that's what I plan on using these for. I really don't plan on taking these apart. I do have another video on solar lights where I dismantled the whole light, and using the solar panels and the lights and everything specifically for other purposing. But these I do plan on leaving as solar lights and using them for countless different purposes and reasonings behind them. But they're basically just going to be a light source that is solar powered. So let's move these out of the way. And we will move on to, since we'll stick to the lighting sources, a couple flashlights. And, just to throw this in, batteries that go with this particular flashlight. So, one thing I like about this flashlight here, even though it is a dollar store flashlight, and I will say it is cheap, but it does work, has this little pull out that holds the AAA batteries. If this flashlight is ever damaged or destroyed, this item can be removed, and I can use it as a power source. I put my batteries in this, and I can run this to something else and use it as the power source. So that's always nice. But yeah, I just basically wanted to get a couple flashlights. If I can ever get that back on there. May not even be able to get this thing back on properly. There we go. Had to take it away from the camera view before it even worked. So anyway, got me a little flashlight. Of course, a pack of batteries. And then this little flashlight, guys. Nice little flashlight. And it's got a little clip on it. And it's got a little protective seal on the inside right there. Once that comes out, this little battery here will allow it to work. And basically the way it works is when you tighten it to its fullest, it lights up, and to turn it off you just untighten it slightly so that it doesn't connect with the battery. And then you've got this little mini flashlight. It works really nice, and I could have used something like this when I put that trail cam up on that dead deer. So anyway, the ever popular drop cloth. Whew. There we go. It's just it's a 9x12, 0.7 mil thick piece of clear plastic is all it is. And this, of course, is priceless as a shelter or a cover of any sort. So definitely have to have one of those. I could talk forever about the usage of those, but that's really up to the individual person. Now, here's another thing that I really enjoy. These little chamois, these little hand chamois. These things are fantastic. It says holds more than 5 times its weight in liquid. And these things are fantastic. Use these for many purposes. You can use them as a towel. You can collect dew to get water. You can use them as any sort of filter for water. There's just countless and countless different uses for these things, but I think everybody should at least have one of these little chamois in their kit. And I think this makes 2 or 3 for me, but I definitely like to double up on stuff. Now, this is an air pump for a bicycle, or anything else. I guess you could use it for a football or a basketball or any kind of ball, but I got it specifically for bicycle use. Now, would this be a pain to try to actually blow up a tire on a bicycle? Probably. But I do have a very old 12-speed bicycle that I have turned into part of a travel kit for my little prepper survival stuff. I've got a travois made of PVC pipe that attaches to it, and I can actually attach my 2-liter bottle boat and plenty of supplies. So instead of relying on technology as far as vehicles that run off of gas or other types of material, this one runs off of human power. So I made sure that I had one of those available. Now this next item, just don't really know how to describe it. It's an air horn, but it's a pump air horn. I mean, this thing works strictly by pushing it. It doesn't require any air or anything else to create its effect. Now, I'm not one to desire to have signaling devices for the most part in my kits. I don't really do the whole signaling kit type thing, because the reasoning behind that is that I generally prep and prepare for situations where when I disappear, I want to stay disappeared. I don't want to be found. So having things like these air horns and signaling mirrors and all this other stuff, whistles, you know, all that, to me doesn't fit in my ultimate plan. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't need to have something like that just in case I actually really wanted to be found, but and I guess that's where this comes in. Now, I'm going to set this off for you real quick, and it's loud, and I'm probably going to get yelled at here real quick, but anyway, that's what that is, and that's really freaking loud. So, and this horn removes so that it doesn't make all the racket, and just tighten that up. Hopefully we can, there we go. Whoop, get that all tightened up, or maybe not. Anyway, I've got that in there for signaling in case I really want to be found. So anyway, we'll stop there with the second video, and it looks like I'll have one more video left. Thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcrafting. Please subscribe, please comment, please share my videos.